Stop what you're doing, there is breaking news in archaeology. Archaeologists have found a tunic that belonged to Alexander the Great. Or did they? So this discovery was actually made 47 years ago at a place called Vergina, which is today in northern Greece, but in antiquity was the kingdom of Macedon. At the site, there are tombs that belong to members of the Macedonian royal family, of which Alexander is a part of, and for the purpose of this discovery, we're talking about Tomb 2. These tombs are ornately decorated and they were stacked with treasure, including regalia like this golden diadem. Now, after over 2,000 years in a tomb, it's not looking great, it's in a fragmentary condition. But thanks to chemical analysis, we know it's cotton that was dyed purple. And in the ancient world, purple was hugely important. It was symbolic of royalty and high status, and it was very expensive dye, and at one point, the Roman emperor was the only person allowed to wear it. So this new research is being done by an anthropology professor called Antonis Barksiokas. And he argues that when Alexander the Great passed away, that his personal effects, including the tunic, were inherited by his half-brother called Philip III. Whom he believes is buried at Tomb 2. Now, Tomb 2 has traditionally been identified as the resting place of Philip II of Macedon, who was Alexander the Great's father. But the presence of a woman and a small baby in Tomb 2 indicates it could be Philip III's wife Cleopatra and their newborn child. Now, although this new interpretation is really interesting, here's the facts. We have no idea whether these fragments were ever a tunic, we just know it was dyed purple cloth. The tombs at Vergina were built for and housed the remains of Alexander the Great's relatives. But there is no solid evidence that his tunic, if it was his, made its way back somehow to Macedonia when he died in Babylon. Another mystery is that Alexander the Great died in 323 BC, and we don't know where his tomb is. So it's most likely that his body was repatriated to Egypt and he was later buried in Alexandria. We also have sources that after he defeated Mark Antony and Cleopatra, that Octavian, who will later become Augustus, the first Roman emperor, he paid his respects to the tomb of Alexander the Great in Alexandria. So I believe, just as with Cleopatra, that Alexander's tomb is submerged off the coast of Alexandria. Whilst part of me thinks it would be incredible to discover them both, another part of me thinks it's better that they're just left in peace.